Right now, your body is screaming at you, but you're not listening. And it could cost you everything. These aren't just symptoms. They're emergency signals that your metabolism is shutting down. I'm Dr. John, and I'm going to show you the 7 warning signs you can't afford to ignore. But more importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to reverse it before permanent damage sets in. Before we proceed further, if you are new on the channel, subscribe for evidence-based health guide. First, understand this. Your metabolism is the engine that powers every single cell in your body. When we talk about metabolism failing, we're talking about your body's ability to convert food into energy. It regulates hormones, maintains essential functions, and keeps you alive. When it fails, everything falls apart. Let's get into the signs. Number 1, persistent fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. And I'm not talking about being tired after a long day. I'm talking about bone-deep exhaustion. Waking up exhausted, feeling drained by mid-morning. This is your mitochondria, your cellular power plants, struggling to produce ATP. ATP is the energy currency of your cells. Without adequate ATP production, every system in your body struggles to function. Sign number 2. Unexplained weight gain, especially around your midsection, even when you haven't changed your diet, even when you're eating the same foods you always have. This is because your basal metabolic rate has dropped. Your body is now storing calories instead of burning them for energy. And belly fat? That's metabolically active tissue that makes the problem exponentially worse. When metabolism slows, insulin sensitivity decreases. Your cells stop responding to insulin properly. Sign number 3, constant hunger and intense cravings, particularly for carbohydrates and sugar. When your metabolism is compromised, your hunger hormones become dysregulated. Leptin tells your brain you're full, but metabolic dysfunction creates leptin resistance. Your brain literally can't hear the signal that you've eaten enough. At the same time, cortisol, your stress hormone, rises, which triggers even more cravings for high-calorie foods. It's a vicious cycle. Sign number 4, brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and memory problems. Your brain is an incredibly energy-demanding organ. It uses 20% of your body's total energy. When metabolism fails, your brain doesn't get the glucose and ketones it needs. Sign number 5, feeling cold all the time, especially in your hands and feet. This is a major red flag. Your metabolic rate directly controls thermogenesis, heat production. When metabolism slows, your body temperature drops. This is often linked to thyroid dysfunction, which is your metabolism's master regulator. Sign number 6, digestive issues, bloating, constipation, irregular bowel movements. Digestion requires enormous amounts of energy. When metabolism slows, so does gastric motility. Your stomach doesn't produce enough digestive enzymes, and your intestines don't contract efficiently. Sign number 7, and this is critical, changes in your skin, hair, and nails. Your skin cells and your hair follicles both require massive amounts of nutrients and energy. Now that you know the signs, we need to talk about what actually causes metabolic failure. The number 1 cause is chronic insulin resistance from excessive refined carbohydrates and sugar. When you constantly spike insulin, your cells downregulate their insulin receptors, leading to metabolic dysfunction. Chronic stress spikes blood sugar, promotes fat storage, and creates a catabolic state where your body is literally consuming itself. Sleep deprivation is devastating to metabolism. Just one night of poor sleep reduces insulin sensitivity by 30%. Your metabolism depends on micronutrient cofactors. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions. Deficiencies in B vitamins and vitamin D create metabolic bottlenecks. When you're sedentary, you lose muscle mass. Less muscle means lower basal metabolic rate. Here's the good news. Metabolic dysfunction is largely reversible. Let me show you how. First, eliminate processed foods and refined sugars. Focus on whole foods, high-quality proteins, healthy fats, and fibrous vegetables. Protein increases thermogenesis. Healthy fats support hormones. Fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Number 2, consider time-restricted eating or intermittent fasting. Extended periods without food allow insulin to drop, trigger cellular cleanup, and switch your body to fat burning. Number 3, building muscle. Muscle is your metabolic engine. When you lift weights, you create micro tears that require energy to repair. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Keep your room dark and cool. Avoid blue light 2 hours before bed. Manage chronic stress through proven techniques. Meditation reduces cortisol by up to 30%. Deep breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Even 10 minutes daily can improve metabolic markers within weeks. If thyroid dysfunction is present, work with an endocrinologist. You may need thyroid hormone replacement. Avoid excessive raw cruciferous vegetables if you have thyroid issues. Get comprehensive thyroid panels, not just TSH. The key is consistency, not perfection. One bad meal won't destroy your metabolism, but chronic poor habits will. Focus on small, sustainable changes you can maintain long term. This is about building a lifestyle, not following a temporary diet. Avoid these critical mistakes. Don't severely restrict calories. That slows metabolism further. Don't do excessive cardio without strength training. Don't ignore sleep and stress. And don't rely on stimulants like excessive caffeine to compensate for poor metabolic health. Your metabolism is not broken beyond repair. It's responding exactly as it should to the signals you're sending it. Send different signals through nutrition, movement, sleep, stress management, and you will get different results. You have more control over your metabolic health than you think. The choices you make today directly program your metabolic future. If this information helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Leave a comment about which sign resonated most with you. I'm Dr. John. Take care of your metabolism, and it will take care of you.